As Europe now struggles to deal with its migrant crisis, now Southeast Asia faces similar struggles. Here's a report by Danny Swibel.
Thousands of people remain stranded at sea in Southeast Asia, facing severe conditions including very little food or water. Many of the primarily Rohingya Muslims from Myanmar and Bangladeshi refugees are feared dead. A few hundred fortunate migrants were towed to safety by local fishermen to Indonesia's northern Aceh province on Tuesday.
We left in a small boat and it took us about 2 months to reach Thailand. There, we were captured by what I believe is their navy. When we requested food and water, they gave us only very little. If we asked for more, they would beat us. We were detained for 20 days. We requested to go to Malaysia, but they refused to let us go.
The United Nations Refugee Agency called for an international search and rescue operation between the Andaman Sea and the Straits of Malacca and appealed to regional authorities not to push back boats packed with people abandoned by smugglers following a Thai crackdown on traffickers. The International Organization for Migration fears about 7,000 people might still be at sea.
The longer people are at sea, who are squished together and not able to move, who have frequent trips to toilets where there's feces surrounding them, where water is contaminated, they're going to get sick. And if there's not food and there's not water, it's going to go quicker.
The UNHCR said an estimated 25,000 Rohingyas and Bangladeshis boarded smuggling boats in the first 3 months of the year, twice as many in the same period of 2014. Instead of their intended destination in Malaysia, most that have reached land are in Thailand, where they are being held in squalid jungle camps until relatives pay a ransom.
Well, now we're joined in the studio by Danny Swibel, our reporter, for further insight on that story. Thank you for being with us. So tell us, why are these migrants willing to risk their lives?
Well, first off, there's almost tens of thousands of migrants at sea. They're coming from either Bangladesh or Myanmar. Now, the Bangladeshi people are coming for purely economic reasons. They're trying to maybe meet family members in Malaysia, so they're taking certain risks to get past red tape to be able to go into the country. Now, the Rohingya Muslims who are from Myanmar are leaving because they are being persecuted by their Buddhist countrymen. About 140,000 Rohingyas have been forced to leave their homes, so they're trying to find a safer place, a safer country to go to. Now, when they are hitting the road, when they are out at sea, the conditions that they are experiencing are the most disgusting things I've come across. The UNHCR actually released a report giving some of the testimonials of the people who've somehow survived some of these trips. So first off, obviously starvation at sea, drownings are definitely happening. But while they're at sea, we're hearing reports of rape by the crew members. Once they arrive or they stop off in Thailand, we're hearing at some of these smuggler camps, some of the Thai people are involved in the raping of some of the women and children there. The diseases in boats because the people are living in their feces for months at a time. One woman said she was unable to pay the ransom. She was actually hiding under a part in the ship. She was thrown overboard even though she had a baby in her stomach. She was 5 months pregnant. So we're hearing tremendous, terrible stories about what is happening. And I think the saddest part of this whole story is that there is little evidence of any regional cooperation. So Indonesia, the Malaysian government are completely turning a blind eye to this, and a lot of people are just sending them right back out to sea. They're just pushing the boats literally right back out to sea.
Well, thank you so much for covering the story and bringing it to light to our viewers. Danny Swibel, a reporter here at i24News.